But let's dip over to the next fragrance. Now, next fragrance coming in at number 25 spot. This one, I keep telling y'all about this one. Middle Eastern fragrance, warm, spicy, shower gel at that, very much so oriental fragrance, coming from the brand of Anfar. Boy, I thought this was wrong. Fuko. We got Fuko from Anfar, man. I'm telling you right now, if you want a oriental shower gel Blue de Chanel style fragrance that very much so has like an oriental twist to it, this is the one that you want to go with, man. This is absolutely nice, man. I rock with this fragrance. Heavy, brother. Heavy. And if you're somebody that enjoys that DNA, but you also enjoy oriental spices when it comes to fragrance. Now, this one isn't playing on like an earthy spice. It's definitely much more playing on like a fresh spice type of thing. So it's not earthy at all. It's very much so a shower gel / aquatic fragrance with that spice in the opening. What he wants is to dry down, but the opening for me is where it's at because it's very cooling at the same time. And even as you're moving throughout your day during those transitional periods, it still gives you that cooling effect when you get wafts of it throughout your day. This is an absolutely amazing fragrance. And I'm telling you right now, if you want to get that Blue de Chanel type of DNA, this is the one that you want to go with. Only if you want an oriental spice or oriental take to it. Because this is very much so going to be in that inspiration style of things. Beautiful fragrance, man. Shout out to Fuko. Shout out to Anfar. Fuko is an absolute beast to me. Let's go. Number 24 is going to be that Acqua di Gio Profondo. And if I'm correct, I think this is the only one that I have. Yeah, this is the only one that I have on this list from the Acqua di Gio line. I was really debating on putting the OG in here, the EDP concentration, because I've really been growing on to that DNA. But when I thought about it and I was looking at my fragrances, so there's one thing that you're going to notice from this list right now. If you're one of my OG subscribers and you know how the fragrances are when I do this, there's 3 fragrances that you aren't going to see on this list that have been pushed out. And one of them was Azzurro Chrome Extreme. That one, oh my gosh, it was such a hard decision, fam. And for a Max30 for me to get rid of Azzurro Chrome Extreme, it was a little tough. And that was why this one right here kind of had to stay in, because they're kind of doing that same DNA. And I'm not going to say I enjoy this one more, but it's just something about this one that just really stands out when you wear it. So the first fragrance that I got rid of in the list that I can remember was Chrome Extreme. The second one and the third one, if you're OG subscribers, if you know, you know. Kashabi, man. Kashabi, the Bergamot White Woods White Floral fragrance. It's not that I don't like this fragrance. It's just some new ones that came in the way, and they really showed out. Like, this one is somewhat simple, but this is an easy go-to fragrance. All Kashabi means is white woods. So if you like woody fragrances that have a little bit of freshness in the opening, especially that citrus freshness, some florals in the mids, this is that fragrance right here. $20, easy. But if you know, this was easily one of my Max30s in previous years. And then the other fragrance, the third one, Shahari, fam. Shahari, I wanted to keep it in there. I'm spraying these two out of just like memories. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been in the list every year since I've done it. This is the first year that they got bummed out. Yeah, man. Incense, warm. Somewhat gives you, the longer I let it sit here, now I'm starting to understand that Irish leather interpretation that this fragrance gives off. At first, I wasn't getting Irish leather, but now that it's been sitting there and maturing a little bit, you do get that Irish leather. A very earthy spice that you get in the open. Leather also. Saffron. Yeah. It's a dope fragrance. But those are 3 that didn't make the list. Acqua di Gio Profondo definitely stayed on the list. And it really took out the spot of Azzurro Chrome Extreme. Beautiful, aquatic, citruses, woods. There's not really too much to say about this one. But yes, coming in at number 24 spot, Acqua di Gio Profondo. It's kind of hard. Like I said, it was hard choosing between that one and the original EDP concentration, fam. It was tough. Let's go into another one. And this was going to be coming from Anfar. This one was a tough decision too, because this one I had to choose between this fragrance and Azur Oud from French Avenue. the blue joint, the old Maracuja joint. And I really had to think about it, fam. But this one had to take the cake, man. This one had to take the cake, fam. Shabba. Yeah, bro. Shabba. This one is nice. And I think the thing with this is, one of the things that you need to understand right now when it comes to Anfar fragrances, at least from the 3 that I've tried. Pressurized atomizer. Oh my gosh. One of the things about Anfar fragrances is that they all seem to have like some type of Middle Eastern inspiration from them. Some type of spice or the woods that it gives off. This one leans into the woods and it does that passion fruit, that fruity opening extremely well. I'm talking about clean, fam. Smooth and clean. All you really get in this is mostly the passion fruit, and it's not really a tart. It's not really a tart fruit opening that you get with it. It's actually very mellow the way it mixes together with the woods. Extremely smooth in my opinion. Through and through. Beast mode fragrance. Room filler for sure. This one gets it done. This one gets it done. Is that my barber? Hey, what up, Shamar? Hey, appreciate that, fam. Much love. I appreciate you for making it. I need to go holler at him. I'm supposed to go see him this weekend. But look, Anfar, yeah, Shabba from Anfar. Absolute amazing fragrance, fam. Something that's very nice if you want that Oud Maracuja DNA. I would more so say, even though I haven't tried that one, this one I would like to say, because of what I know from Anfar, was going to be much more so of a twist or an inspiration than it's going to be like an actual one-to-one clone. So just keep that in mind when it comes to Shabba from Anfar. Just keep that one in mind. All right, now going into the 22nd fragrance. This one right here is an absolute beautiful one. Just came out straight from the house of Afnan. Beautiful, and the main thing that captivates me with this one and what this whole DNA is doing is that daggone orange facets, fam. Turathi Electrique is an absolute banger. Look how much juice I already used up. Look at the juice. Look at the juice, bro. Look how much juice has already been used up. And this is a new fragrance. I don't even think that this one is, like, I don't even think I've had this bottle for a month already. And this one got a crazy dent in it. Crazy work. Look, I'm telling you right now, extremely beautiful fragrance in my opinion. And the one thing I like about this over Art of Universe is that orange facet that you get in the fragrance. That orange blossom. Everything else is pretty much going to be on par with the original DNA. Now, me personally, Turathi Electrique doesn't come off as soapy. Like, it's definitely dialed down a little bit on that soapy aspect of that Blue Thousand DNA. It's not as soapy from what I get in Art of Universe. This one right here much more shines in those floral aspects, especially that orange blossom in the fragrance. Beautiful. And another thing, like this one I can actually wear on its own. Whereas Art of Universe, I like to use that one a little bit more for layering. Again, if y'all want to be featured on the channel, drop them layering combinations down in the chat and in the comment sections. That way we know what fragrance layering combination will be featured next week on Monday, just to let you know. But yeah, beautiful fragrance in my personal opinion. Afnan did their thing with this one. This could easily be one of the top 10 clone fragrances of the year when it's all said and done. That is a bold statement, because we got to see what some of these Hawaii's is doing, because like Hawaii's Black, beast in my opinion. I know we tired of that DNA, but absolutely insane. Elixir, absolutely insane, fam. Fire is actually growing on to me now. Beast mode, man. I'm loving it. Now, the number 21 fragrance, I keep telling y'all this. If you enjoy pineapple fragrances, fam, there is absolutely no reason that you have not tried this next fragrance. Pineapple, big, extremely clean, extremely bright, extremely loud. Like, this is a room filler fragrance, and especially in high heat situations, it is going to project. You're liable to choke somebody out with this one. And when it comes to that, like pineapple DNA, for a fragrance that's not doing something leaning Aventus like, this one is amazing, man. This might be the next best pineapple fragrance out there. And I'm talking about Shaeen Gold from Lattafa. Oh my gosh, fam. Hey, I'm telling you right now, there has not been a time that I wore this fragrance and I did not get complimented. This is one of them ones. I think that when it really comes to compliment getting fragrances, this is like one of the most underrated ones that you can get. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it might be the bottle might be giving. I love the bottle, man. Bottle dope. I mean, I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't know what it is. Maybe people just haven't tapped into it like that. But when I'm talking about fragrances that get you compliments, this is one of them ones. This is truly one of them ones. Pineapple, a lot of it, extremely juicy, mouth-watering. Then you also have that beautiful fig that's playing like a green, somewhat I want to say like balsamic type of nuance to it also, but still maintaining that pineapple. Beautiful dry down with, I think it's like an amber woody dry down in this one. Bruh, this one is potent. And I'm talking about no matter what situation you got going on, you can dress this one up or down. You can do so much with this fragrance. I'm talking about you can do everything, but probably like, I probably wouldn't hoop in this fragrance. You know what I mean? I probably wouldn't go play flag football in this fragrance, because this is one where you kind of want to be dressed up a little bit. Some slacks, maybe even some jeans. You just want to be comfortable, because this is going to be one of those fragrances that gets you that opportunity to garner you a lot of compliments. Men and women can enjoy this fragrance. Extremely unisex in my personal opinion. The number 21 fragrance on the list, Shaeen Gold. I'm telling you, fam. If you want compliments, that's the way to go. Right here. Here we go, man. If you don't believe me, watch deep. I get compliments on this too, especially from the ladies and frags heads. I'm telling you, fam. It's the way, after that fragrance, I truly do think that it's the way the pineapple and fig work together in the opening. You do have a little bit of floral facets as it starts to transition, but personally, I think it's that pineapple and that fig that just takes that fragrance to a whole nother level. Absolutely beautiful in my opinion. Hey, we got the chat over there. Nah, I didn't know that. Okay. Now we about to pivot. Now this is where it started to get interesting.